Hello everyone, my name is Trina and today I'll be talking about the positive environmental impacts COVID-19 had on the environment in Bangladesh. More specifically, the longest beach in the world located in Cox's Bazar and Kuakata Beach, which is located in Potwakali district. So, what are my sources? I was not able to find a variety of sources covering this topic. This is why all of them are considered to be local news outlets in Bangladesh. So, I ended up using The Independent, The New Nation, and The Daily Star. So, where is this taking place? This is happening at Cox's Bazar Beach and Kwakata Beach, which are both located in Bangladesh. Also, Cox's Bazar Beach is the longest beach in the world, which spans about 150 kilometers. Every year, about 60 to 70 lakh tourists visit these beaches. And for those who don't know what that means, that is approximately 7 million tourists every year, which is a crazy amount of people. So, what is the issue? Cox's Bazar Beach is known to have many tourists and locals visiting every year. However, with the pandemic happening, the government has ordered everyone to stay at home to maintain physical distancing and to slow the spread of the virus. With the abrupt decrease in regular tourists, many good things have been happening since. For example, animals and plants are returning in places that they haven't been in for decades. Some of these animals include dolphins swimming happily at Cox's Bazar Beach. In this video, you'll see some footage of this. Even turtles, snails, oysters, and little red crabs have returned as well at Cox's Bazar Beach and Kuakata Beach. The Potwakali District Administration has banned people from entering Kuakata Beach starting from March 19th. However, only a few days before the lockdown, these crabs as a species were disappearing as they hid in holes in the sand while many tourists and vehicles were taking over the beach. This is what drove the crabs away from their natural habitat because there were always so many people and constant disturbance. However, since people didn't respect the crabs' territory, they were constantly getting buried in holes that they dug up and died under the feet of many tourists and vehicles cruising along the beach. But the good news is, since March 19th, thousands of crabs have been exploring across the beach twice a day to separate the sand from the soil, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. These crabs are very important to the ecosystem as they help protect the health of the soil. According to some visitors, they stated how the crabs were seen forming lines along the water as low tides recede at dusk, which is a beautiful sight knowing that these crabs have not been seen for many years. It's nice knowing that these crabs are enjoying their freedom around the land that has been taken away from them due to human activity. More plants are also growing in places where they would usually never grow. For example, the plant is locally known as Shagar Lota, or commonly known as the beach morning glory. This species of vine is known to grow around sandy beaches as they are not affected by the salt water. They can also grow in areas where humans are not around. These plants have disappeared from parts of Cox's Bazar beach a long time ago due to construction, for example, building luxury hotels along the beach, and the increase in numbers of visitors. But after the lockdown, these vines have started to grow happily around the sandy shores without disturbance. The reason why this plant is important to the ecosystem is because they act as a natural barrier against the waves and help protect soil from erosion by creating dunes. While these changes are taking place, it is catching the attention of many locals and experts. Many people have expressed their gratitude, hope, and appreciation towards these positive changes that are happening right now. I saw sea oysters, snails, red crabs, and sea creepers some 15 to 20 years back. I thought these had become extinct, but I'm very happy to see them again. Said by a man named Kabir Ahmed, an oyster seller who has been running his business for 25 years at Cox's Bazar Beach. I was born here. Cox's Bazar has changed a lot from the earlier days. Nature has been damaged here as the population is increasing, But we should take lessons now in this situation. If people follow the rules of nature, biodiversity will be protected and people will ultimately benefit in various ways, including protection calamities. Said by a man named Dr. Ansarul Karim, environmental scientist. So, are there any solutions? A special committee called Cox's Bajar Unoyan Kotripoko, or also known as CUK, is going to be formed. The chairman of CUK, Lieutenant Colonel Forkin Ahmed, stated that they're going to just dedicate their service to protecting the ecosystem at Cox's Bajar Beach. This decision was made on April 5th, along with the instruction from the Prime Minister's office stating that the committee should take any necessary steps in order to protect and conserve the environment. This can even include bringing in the Bangladesh Army if necessary. Other suggestions have also been made in order to protect the animals and plants living on this beach. A tourist police suggested a ban on water bikes in order to protect the red crabs. The Department of Environment representative also stated that they should declare safety zones in 3 parts of the beach because that is where the turtles lay their eggs. And lastly, forest officials requested that the CUK make it a necessity to plant more species of plants that are suitable for this particular environment. So, how does this relate to the course? This relates to the course as climate change is a big issue that impacts everyone around the world. This is no different for Bangladesh, who is struggling with slowing down pollution levels and their poor waste management methods. For years, we've been talking about making small adjustments to our system to slow down global warming. However, it wasn't always easy to implement because not everyone has the same mindset. But with the pandemic, it has proven to us that we can reverse the effects of our action and make a positive change. We just need to make drastic decisions in order to continue improving these changes and in order to make them our reality. The problem with this method, however, is that the changes are going to be extreme compared to our normal way of life. But if we implement changes like using cleaner energy sources like wind and solar, and stop selling plastic bags or making products with lots of plastic, we can reverse the effects of our actions little by little. So, I honestly think that the wonderful changes that are happening to our environment right now will reverse back to the way things were pre pandemic. And I say this because the majority of people will want to resume back to normal life, which will put us back to where we were before the pandemic. Some people may even continue to not care for the environment and proceed with littering and other bad habits that are not good for the environment. However, I do believe that people can change and may learn to appreciate what we have and to respect Mother Nature because of COVID-19. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys took something out of my presentation. Thank you for listening and take care.